Okay, this is going to be a big, huge test. I've got the video going. I want to make sure that everything is working and that we are getting a good, good picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to put it into some turpenoid, and I guess they don't even make that anymore, or they don't sell it. But this is something that it was going to be an abstract. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I'm just starting. It looks more like a landscape than anything else. Whether that's what I'm going to end up doing, nobody knows at this point, including me. The one thing that is fun about the paint is being loose, and that is, to me, the whole key of painting is being loose. Now, I looked at this thing through I've had it up here for days, and the shape of it is pretty weak. So I've got to change it, and that's what I'm kind of doing right now. And I'm just dipping into some color, and I'll just change it around. And what it is, who knows? It doesn't have to be anything, but it's going to be fun. And I love just getting in there and just spreading paint. Spreading paint is awesome. It's really fun. It's great. Good for the soul. And of course, who knows if we end up with something great. If not, it's not the end. It's not at all. You can always go back and work. And that's the beauty about oil. You can always work on it. So I'm just going to put some strokes in here. And I should be working all over the canvas and not just in one area. This brush probably is not nearly big enough to do what I'm wanting to do. And I tend to always do that. Just kind of get into brushes that are much too small, but fun. Oh my, anyhow. So, okay, now let me just come down in here. Like I say, I'm not sure just where we're going with this or where it's going to end up. It really doesn't matter. This is a huge canvas. First of all, that's kind of a negative. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative, but I don't have anything in my head at all. And in talking, it just goes even more. So I'm just going to kind of come in here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this today because I'm curious to see if this video does work. And if it does, then we can do more. And then I'll get in here and kind of explain more. As to what I'm doing, I'm just sort of feeling my way. And as I look at it, something will come to mind. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's right. And everybody has that ability, and I think all painters do. That's one of the fun things about painting. And of course, that brings in everybody's individual style also. And I think I said this on the other one. If something works, it's kind of like a gift of God. And if it doesn't, there's always the next day, and we can go over it. Yay. So this is oil, and I'm using cobalt blue, Hooker's green. There's a violet here, and cad red, and the white, of course, but got to get a little bit more. This bush is getting really dull. And this is probably going to end up more abstract than I think. Okay, I think it will. I think it will, and that's okay. That's going to be fun. The whole key is having fun. I think that is the whole key. Sometimes with bushes, we need to keep them light and airy. This one down here is really tight. Okay, and yeah, this is going to get to be quite abstract, which I'm thrilled. because I like the way that is going. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this off and we'll check and see if it did work.